Sephaku Holdings, industrial minerals exploration and development company with two key projects, the Aganang Delmas project in the cement sector and the Nokeng project in the Flourspar sector. It has just spun off its Flourspar project. Sephaku has a market cap of 369 million rand. Okay, so
this one's
Sephaku,
slightly tricky
also exposure to clinker, by the way.
Get your head around. The Nigerian conglomerate Dangote, which is in the cement game, is coming to build a cement plant here. So that's the most interesting asset. It's a new cement plant. I think it's like 1.5 million ton plant being built near Lichtenburg, west of here. So that's the one thing, and it's controversial because it's mostly being built by Chinese workers. The Flourspar assets have been spun off literally in the last couple of days. So if you had Sephaku Holdings shares before, then suddenly the value fell, and a couple of days later you got a new share in your portfolio, but it hasn't in fact begun trading yet.
Yeah.
So we had a client, I saw how it kind of happened in his account. You know, I think it's a little bit illiquid. The team looks quite good, so I think they probably know what they're doing, but it's very tough to say what the earnings profile of this company is going to be and whether you'll make money holding it. I think it's a little tricky.
It's still early days. Janine?
I think it's early days as well. If you, there was big hype when it listed and said, well, they're going to be competition for PPC. We haven't really seen, we're still sitting with excess capacity, and they haven't even started producing at all. So I don't think that it's really a competitor in that cement space at the moment.
But initial construction has sort of, occurred.
Yes.
They're expecting full operations to be underway by the end of this year, so things perhaps imminent. Janine? You're not very convinced?
I'm not very convinced, no.
Paul?
No, what I've heard is in fact that they've got a team on the ground, and they've put up the fence and the electrical switchgear and all the rest, and the deposit of course is there. That's where the limestone is. So it'll just be another marginal additional player. The Dangote group has certainly got the money to pump into this thing. As you know, Dangote is looking at a listing in London, and it's one of Nigeria's most successful entrepreneurs, the richest man in Africa, so he knows what he's doing. So, I mean, interesting though to go into a market like South Africa, which is a little oversupplied and pretty competitive, but I suppose you've got to back yourself in life. As a minority to get involved in this, maybe. The Flourspar thing is a bit tired. It's one of those industrial minerals that sort of bobbles along and never really makes any money. But yeah, I suppose.
Hot enough for you?
No, not hot enough at the current point.